Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Coach Wood, and I am excited to be back with you guys for another episode of Weekday Huddle with Coach Wood. If you are joining us for the very first time, welcome to the Before You Go Pro channel. This is a labor of love, you guys. Myself, my team, all we care about is helping young athletes, their families, coaches, fans of football learn more about the business of the game, get to the next level, whatever that level is for you. That's what we're about. We want to grow the best organic football community on YouTube, and we would love your support with that, you guys. So thank you for joining us, and please make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you're notified whenever we release any new content with Before You Go Pro. And we release a lot of content, you guys. So let's get into it. Let's get into today's topic. This is a big one. There are always big ones when you come in here in the huddle with Coach Wood. But this one is huge, you guys, because we are in the midst, depending on when you're listening to this, we're in the midst of the transfer portal about to get going. People have already been jumping in the grease. They've already been jumping in, and it's hot. It's popping, and schools are about to start plucking kids and pulling kids out. It's going to be Christmas for a lot of these universities in January when they can hit the transfer portal and pick out a rental player. So, you guys, we got to talk about it. A lot of people I hear, whether they're alums at the university or fans of a certain university, or maybe a former player at a university, they get a little bent out of shape. They get a little distraught when they hear somebody's leaving their school. And I must admit, as a former Colorado Buffalo, you see the helmet back there, every time you hear that a kid just kind of used your program a little bit, came, really didn't do nothing, took some money and left, it kind of makes you feel a certain way. And I haven't given the big bucks like some of these donors, alums, and people that are running these collectives. So, a lot of times we take it a little personal. We get emotional. And we wonder, why would a kid want to leave Florida State? Why would a kid want to leave Texas? Why would a kid want to leave San Diego State or Auburn or Colorado? And at the end of the day, you guys, they're pros. We have now entered into the pro era of college football. And in the pro era, it is not about the school logo. It is not about the history or the fight song. It is not about how great the community is. It is not about anybody who has helped the athlete while he was at the university. The only thing it's about is the next opportunity. The only thing it's about is finding a way to increase my value, finding a way to gain more leverage during this short window of time where I can make a good amount of money maximizing my athletic skill. I'm a pro now. No different than the college coach that would leave the team for a better opportunity. These kids are in the same position now. So guess what? It's not about your school. It's not about the time you show them on their recruiting trip. They are going to be gone like the wind if they feel like they've got a better opportunity or more money, more exposure, more leverage somewhere else. And who's to blame them? We have already set the table for these athletes to move like this. So it is not about the school, you guys. A lot of these kids may still be looking at pro ball, but some of them aren't. They just really want to leverage that college opportunity and go on with their life. And wherever they can go make a better buck, that's what they're going to do. Now, with that being said, you know what Before You Go Pro is all about in our organization. Our organization is about thinking long-term for these student athletes. It's not about necessarily the short-term dollar. We want that. We want the short-term dollar because we're going to put that to use, baby. But it's not all about the short-term dollar. These athletes need to be setting their intent. Are you setting your intent before you ever step on a college campus? What is your intent with your college opportunity? With this window of your life, what is your intent? Because it may not be right for you to leave this school that has such a great alum following. It may not be right for you to leave this school that always does right by their alums and their former players. It may not be right for you to leave this school where you've already invested so much time and made so many relationships that can serve you later if you stay. I went to the University of Colorado. I stayed there for 5 years. So when I go back, I have roots that are strong. I have people that know me. I'm welcome. It's a second home. But many of these kids don't have a second home and won't have a second home because they've never established any roots. So, this is pro now. Once again, just like the coaches have been leaving for years, now these athletes can do it. Now, also keep in mind, when we talk pro football, let's talk NFL. These kids in college are on 1-year contracts. Your favorite NFL star might not be on the team that you love if they could leave after 1 year every year, or they get evaluated and their money changes after 1 year every year. Half of the NFL teams may want to go play on another, guys may want to go play on another team as well if they weren't under longer term contracts. So all these guys are doing in college is moving like the pros. They're moving like pros. And a pro is looking for more opportunity, more money, more leverage. Once again, you have to move the way that's right for your situation. If you are a young student athlete watching this and you're wondering, should I go? Should I stay? You have to do what's right for your individual situation. And I suggest that you think long term, because that's where the real money and opportunity is you playing chess to position yourself for the long-term checkmate. So be mindful, young athletes, but at the end of the day, you fans, you alums, you donors, you're wondering why a DJ Lagway could leave Florida, a Rayola could leave Nebraska. It's because this is pro and this is business and this isn't the best spot right now. And I can do it. So nobody cares. None of these kids care anymore about the kumbaya feeling on the campus. Nobody cares about the extra intramurals you have, about how good the food in the dining hall is, about how special the strength coach is. Nobody cares. Everybody is looking out for their own individual best interests. And hey, it's always been ran that way, with the exception of the athletes just having to do what everybody else said. And now they can do what's in their best interest. And for many of them, it's hopping in the portal. But once again, we advise you and we advise all of our players that if you're going to really do this thing like a pro, then you need to get some consultation. You need to get some support. You need to bounce things off of people, because what does pro mean? Pro means this is your business, and your business can't be emotional. Your business can't be about the short-term dollar. It's got to be about the bigger picture. So, who's going to be the student athletes that are smart and who are going to be the ones that have regrets? Time will tell. Time will tell. But everybody is definitely treating college football at the highest level like it's pro football. And for what it is, it is. It's pro football. So Don't worry if one of your players that you like is leaving your school. I don't know. He may come back. There may be kids starting to come back to school. There already are kids that leave and come back to school. So don't get too out of shape. If your favorite player is leaving, you may get somebody you like even better. But this isn't going anywhere. We're playing musical chairs, and it's going to be around for a long time. So, hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of the Weekday Huddle with Coach. I am having a blast. Looking forward to coming back tomorrow to give you guys some more sauce. This is the football community that you need to be a part of, you guys, because we've got some big things that are coming your way, and it's going to be a fun time, and you're going to learn a lot, which is key when we're talking what? When we're talking business. So make sure that you hit that like, subscribe button. Also, you guys, get down in the description box. We've got football resources geared towards you serious athletes, you parents, you fans, you coaches. We've got resources for you guys. So get down in the description box if you want to learn more about the recruiting process and how we help athletes go to schools across the country. We got that for you. If you want to learn more about NIL and how to put $1 in your pocket, we got that for you too. And then, of course, we're going to be back on Thursdays with the Locker Room Show. All right. So make sure you get down in the description box. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and share the episodes with as many teammates, friends, and family as you possibly can, because we're going to grow this thing big, baby. All right. We will definitely see you at the top Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, the Weekday Huddle with Coach. Have a good one.